Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Well, everyone, I finally have the update results for you. The good and the bad. Oh boy. Um, it it doesn't look good. Let's get to it, shall we? Oh boy, I hate this. Alright, hello everyone, and welcome to this new update, about my heart health, my health, about my heart. Um, First, before we get to the bad, part, let's get to the good part, okay? The good news is, um, the results came in for the stress test, and everything came out okay. Everything came out fine. Okay. Uh, Now let's get to the bad news. Well, when I thought it was going to be bad news, turns out to be went from bad to worse. Okay, and never thought this was ever going to happen. Okay, so I had to get my mom. They called my mom. So the the heart doctor called my mom yesterday, and we didn't give her the full detail about what's going on, but they they just told mom that they just told my mom that there's something, and they told her the test results came in okay, but there's something wrong with my heart. Okay. They said one. They didn't say which side it was, but they said one of the sides is okay. The other side, one of the sides is okay, and the other side is not okay, and it looks like it's been it's clogged up or something, and therefore they're scheduling me a appointment at the hospital in my hometown. And they was talking to my mom about it, and my mom told them no, and I've even told mom multiple times no, that if I had to go to the to the hospital to have anything done. Now keep in mind, I had to go to the hospital with my heart before sometime last year. But what I had to do last year was nothing compared to what's going to happen now. And it's something serious, and it's something I have never done before, and I really fucking hate it. Ooh, I hate it. So my mom told them they wanted to schedule me an appointment to go to the hospital to to go to this hospital in my hometown to get some things done about my heart. And my mom told them no, that even I said no, that we want to go out of town, somewhere out of town, which I am not gonna, for my security, my family's security, and for both of our health. I'm not going to tell y'all where I'm having to go to get this done, to go to the hospital to get this done, because as you all know, I have a stalker out there somewhere who loves to fuck with me and my family, and therefore I'm going for my safety and my family's safety. I'm keeping it private, and until it is said and done, and then I would come back later and tell you exactly where I went to get this done. But in the meantime, for now, I'm gonna say it's out of town. And the reason why I'm having it done having to go to the hospital and get this done out of town for is because in my hometown, I've had seen multiple people go into this hospital and never come out. And it's even happened to some of my family, and I'm not gonna say who, but it has happened to some of my family. And what they're going to be doing, I'm not having it here in my town. And they said they totally understand, and they only have one doctor to do this. Okay, so and they said that that they're scheduling it and they're gonna call my mom up and give her to let her know sometime this week. They're making an appointment sometime this week, and they're gonna call my mom up and tell her when they're gonna when the schedule's gonna be. You know what the new update of what the schedule's gonna be for me to go into the hospital for one whole day. Only one whole day. I don't have to stay in the hospital for one whole day and then come back the next day. I don't have. It's not. It ain't nothing like that. I will be back back home on the same day. Okay, and I will be. That way means, which means when I do go into the hospital that day, I won't be live streaming at all until the next day. Okay, so and then I'll by the time I come home, I'll try to make a video, let y'all know what happened, and let y'all know what went down, and I'll give you all a good a new update about my health and what happened, you know, and all that good stuff. Okay, but I'm going to reveal to y'all right now what I'm going into the hospital for. And it's something serious, something I have never had to do before. And I am truly like Goku on Dragon Ball Z. I am truly like him. I hate fucking needles. I've had needles done to me ever since I was a kid, ever since I was a teenager. All my life I've been having stuck with needles in the arm, in different arms, and throughout my life I've been having stuck with fucking needles, and I'm sick of them. I hate fucking needles. Oh, I hate them, but it has to be done. Ladies and gentlemen, I hate to break it down to you. Break it down, down. Okay, serious now. Everyone, I am going through surgery. Yes, everyone, I am having to go through surgery for my heart. No. I know what you're saying. Oh, they're going to do open heart surgery on you? No. As far as I know, it's nothing like that. What it is, and this is the reason why I said we gotta do it out of town and not in my town, because this is what I'm about to say is the reason why. And then when you hear the reason why, what I'm about to say, then you're gonna see saying, I see now. I get you. I totally understand. You're gonna understand what I'm talking about. Okay. So what we're gonna do is they're gonna stick a needle in this arm, either one of these arms. Okay, they're gonna stick a needle in my arm, and they're gonna put me to sleep for a while. She said they're gonna put me to sleep for a while, and she said, well, first, here's what I'm gonna, before I even go through this story, here's what I'm gonna tell you. They said, Well, we're gonna do. And so we're gonna have to. We're gonna have to give you. We're gonna have to go through surgery. We're gonna look in. And we think you had a club up in your heart and one part on one side of your heart, and we gotta get it cleaned out. You know, because that's the reason why it's causing you to be dizzy. It's causing you to be dizzy, short breath. You know, chest pains and stuff like that. Because usually I've been having chest pains a lot. Feels like I'm having been having a heart attack. Um, Sometimes I go through dizzy spells, you know, and she said that's what's causing it. There's a certain part of one side of my heart is a blockage. There's a blockage, and they're gonna have to go in there. They're going to figure out if there's a blockage in there, and if it is, they're going to have to go in there and she said we're going to go in and we're going to do surgery, and we're going to go in and clean it out, you know, and so that way it can breathe, it can get more air, you know, like it's normal, like it's normal, it's supposed to be doing normal. And as soon as she said that, when she said no, surgery, I was like, whoa, 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 whoa. I said, hold it, whoa, 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 hold it. And she said, what? I said, did you just say surgery, as in cutting me open? She said, yes, sir, I did. I was like, oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. I said, I have never had surgery done before, and I have never had anybody cutting me open before. And then my mom sat there and told me, she was like, Dragon, she said, you had surgery done before. I was like, you want me to pull my clothes off and show you any scars on me or any cuts on me? I said, Dad's the one who had cuts on him and cuts and scars on him that showed that he'd been cut in. I've never had it before. She said, well, I thought you went to the hospital last year and this and that. Like, that was different from what they're talking about. And that lady was laughing about it. She said, yes, ma'am. She said, and this, we got record what we did to you last year, but what we're going through to you now, you've never been through before. She said, we're gonna have to put you to sleep. And we're gonna have to sit here and see if there's any blockage in there. Because where it's looking, there is a blockage on one side of your heart, and it's keeping you, it's making your heart breathe. You know, your heart's getting enough oxygen, but it's not getting enough air like it's supposed to. It's not breathing like it's supposed to on one side of your heart. So therefore, we're going to look into this we're going to look into it further and deeper inside, deeper with the inside the hospital, and if it's what we're seeing now, then we're going to have to we're going to give you the needle, knock you out for a while. That way you won't feel anything. You won't feel anything, and all I gotta say is they better make sure I don't wake up for a while until they're done, because the last time somebody knocked my ass out, it was at the dentist's office, and that knockout gas that they gave me only lasted for a little bit, and by the time I woke up, they were still trying to rip my teeth out of my mouth, and that motherfucker hurt, and I felt like turning into a Super Saiyan 3 right there, bitches. So, and if y'all haven't seen that episode where Goku turns into a Super Saiyan 3 for the very first time, go check it out. You'll see when you see him fully turn into a Super Saiyan 3, you'll exactly know right there. You'll be like, yep, there's Dragon right there. That's exactly what he said he did. That's exactly what happened to me. Everybody in the building heard me. But they told me that they're gonna knock me out for a while, and so they can cut into me, and they didn't say where. I think they did say where, but I don't know where. I don't know where they said it was. I had to fill y'all in. I had to tell y'all where later once they actually get it done, you know. But they said they're going to cut into me and go in there and clean it out, so that way my heart can breathe a lot better, you know. That way I won't. That way I won't have no more dizzy spells. I won't have no more dizzy. The dizzy spells should go away. Um, I shouldn't have no more chest pains anymore. You know, I feel like I'm having a heart attack. You know, I shouldn't have that anymore. Short of breath, all that I've been having. The surgery is supposed to help me out on that, and I've already talked to my boss about it and gave him the full details about it. And they've already talked to my boss about it, you know. And my boss said, go ahead, do it. You know, if he needs it done, go ahead and do it. And he's one of our best workers, and we can't lose him. They said he's one of our best workers, and we cannot lose him. So therefore, they said, if you need it done, go ahead and do it, and we'll pay for it. And they said okay, and then they told me that they told me exactly what they said. My boss said to them, and I said okay, cool, you know. So yeah, that day I don't know when it's gonna be, y'all. I really don't know, but when I when it's if you don't see a live stream, if you on that certain day, I don't know if it's gonna be anytime this week. I don't know if it's gonna be next week. I don't know when it's gonna be. It's gonna be sometime this month, but I just don't know when. But if you don't see either sometime this week or next week or anytime this month, besides today, if you don't see no live streams at all, no updates, no videos, no nothing from me on my channel, then you know that I'm going through surgery. Then you know I'm going through surgery. And am I nervous? You're fucking damn right I'm nervous. I have never been through surgery ever. I have never had anybody cut into me before. The only person who's actually had surgery, I think, it was definitely my uncle, on my dad's side, and my dad had surgery, and he had to have surgery because he fell off the railroad tracks, and he broke every bone. And he broke every bone in his body, and not his body, but his back. He broke every bone in his back, you know, and they had to cut into him to put a pole in his back, you know. And I'm not going to go into details about that, but let's say it took him a while to start walking again, but yeah, he was. That's how fucked up my dad was, and his health was. And no, I'm not taking after my dad. Okay, the only person I'm taking after is my uncle on my dad's side. Okay, the uncle my uncle that passed away back in 2016, who I got the brains from. I take after him. I don't even take after my dad. Trust me on that. So, but yeah, I won't go into details about my dad or anything like that. But he had mental health problems and everything, and what he had, I don't have at all because like I said, it's a long story with him, you know, what happened to him, you know. And if y'all would like for me to go into details about what really happened to him, and what caused him to go into a mental breakdown, the mental part, if you want to really know what happened about him, you know, and what caused him to have mental health problems, I can fully explain about that. I mean, I grew up with it, you know, so I know all about it, you know. So if y'all like to know more about it, just let me know, okay? I don't. I don't want people telling me, well, um, it's too personal, Dragon. You don't have to tell us or anything, Well, no, it's not too. It's not personal at all. Trust me, it's not. Okay. I'll be more than glad to talk about it because, to be honest with you, I've been keeping it to myself for so many years, and I think my friends. I think some of my friends know about it. Even my best friend, who and I don't know if my cousin has. And his YouTube channel, his name is D Back. I don't know. I don't know if he knew. I think he already knew about it. And I think my best friend, whose name is Superman, who has been on my unboxings of Dragon Ball Z. I think he knows all about it as well, but I don't know. But like I said, everybody who doesn't know me personally doesn't know anything about my dad or anything. So if you would like to know more about my dad, I would be more than glad to tell you. Okay, just let me know. But yeah, everyone, like I said, they're gonna schedule an appointment sometime this week. They're gonna get a hold of my mom. They talked to me and they said something about they were trying to get a hold of me on my phone, and they couldn't get nowhere. And I said because my phone is turned off, it's not active anymore, and I'm not gonna get it activated anymore because last time I had it activated, a lot of people from out of town and out of state called me left and right. And I told them, I said, I'm a full-time streamer. I play video games. They said, do you get paid for it? I said, no. I said, I don't get paid for it. I do it for fun. This is my hobby. This is my full-time job. I love what I do, And I explained to them. They said, well, we totally understand that, They said, well, we can understand how you're always busy, when it comes to live streams, And people calls you every now and calls you like that, and it drives you up the wall. She said, we totally understand. I said, yeah. She's like, so we'll get hold of your mom and let your mom know when we get the appointment done. It'll be ready. Your appointment will be made sometime this week. So when we do, we'll give your mom a call and let her know about it, and we'll give her the details and stuff. And I said, okay. I said, that's fair. That's fair enough. That sounds good. And she's like, so just letting y'all know. I don't know if it's gonna be anytime this week, but certainly like today, I don't think there's gonna be live streaming today because there's supposed to be a storm. The storm did hit early this morning, and it's supposed to hit again around 4 or 5 o'clock this afternoon. I'm not sure, but so there may not be no live streams today, but there is gonna be starting tomorrow and the rest of the week. There is gonna be some live streaming gameplay rest of this week, as long as I don't have to go into the hospital anytime this week. But if not, we'll wait and see. But here's the thing: is if you don't see no live streams from me anytime this week or anytime this month, or videos or anything like that from me, then I'm in the hospital. Okay, just a heads up. And when I do get out of the hospital, I will be making a video like this here, let you know what happened, and let you know if everything's okay or not, and we'll go through the details, okay? Thanks for watching, and thank you for understanding. And Shameful Possessions, this is also for you, bud. And all I can just say is, wish me luck. Because I'm definitely